So let me tell you the plan. The plan is in Oxford, and this has just been passed by the council, to divide the city here into, a squiggly city, into 6 parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you will only have the freedom to operate in the part that you live. So if this is you, the idea is that everybody will live within 15 minutes of the things they need. 15 minutes of a school, 15 minutes of a doctor's, 15 minutes of a supermarket. And if you want to travel to the other zones in your city, or maybe soon your town, you will have to go out an approved route. You will have to journey around the outside of the city in order to re-enter another section of the city. This plan is supposed to be saving the planet. And the idea is that you won't simply be able to cross over into other sections of your city anymore. So if your mother, for example, lived over here, you wouldn't be able to just go across and see her. This would all be done via e-gates, electronic gates, and number plate recognition. You in your area will only be allowed within that 15-minute zone that you've been allocated. The number plate recognition will know if you leave your zone. And you can apply for permission, a permit, to leave your zone and travel to another zone. But you'll only be allowed to do this about 100 times a year. This is real. I just have to stop and say that. This has actually been passed by Oxford Council. This is happening in the next 2 years, 2024 it begins. And if you use up all your 100 passes that someone designates whether you're allowed to have to go into the different zones, you'll be fined. Your number plate will be recognised. It will observe that you've gone somewhere you're not allowed in your own city, and it will fine you £100 or £80 or whatever the fine number is.
My name's Tara Beattie. Thank you for letting me speak today. Can I just say welcome to Oxfordshire Open Prison, because this is what is being delivered. It's akin, I used to work for the prison service, so I know how open prisons work. This is akin to an open prison. These districts and these filters and gates and fines that are being forced onto the people of Oxfordshire without their democratic consent. 1,000 people answered an online survey. There's not even 1% of the population you are forcing this onto. This is a sham, what's going on in here today. And what is this democracy when the people, and this is public question time, may I remind you, public question time, not just speeches. So I have a question. When the people asking questions are shut in a separate room, and they're not in here where you face them with accountability.
That's right.
This is freedom of speech. Let me have my freedom of speech when I am I hope the last remnants that we have of democracy in this country, that you will listen to me, because I represent the people of Oxfordshire where I work. I work in Oxfordshire, and there are lots of people out there that are angry that you have not consulted them. They haven't got a clue what's going on, and if you respected democracy, I speak to you, the chair here today, head of the council, if you respected democracy, in the room with you and face them and look at them in the eye, and you will allow them to speak. So my question is for the head of transport today, the portfolio head of transport. We met you a couple of weeks ago, Mr. Enright, in Norton, and you categorically stated it. I have it on my phone.
Oh yeah.
I can play it. You categorically stated that there will not be 6 districts introduced.
Yeah.
You can switch the microphone on, but you can't block me out. There will be 6 districts introduced, And you categorically state that would not happen to me on a video. Would you like
Yes,
me to play
got it.
Caroline?
I've got it.